Greetings again, YouTube universe. As promised, this is a video just to fill in some of the gaps in regards to the Yulang culture and cosmology. So just to begin with, as I said, we had 3 tribes in the Yulang universe that speak related dialects, live in close proximity. Now, where do they live? Well, they live in a temperate climate, somewhat deciduous forest, somewhat like some parts of Europe, which means that they encounter certain types of plants, certain types of animals. So summer there is pleasantly warm, but the winter is very cold. They have a camp. They'd probably be classified as late Neolithic in terms of their social development, social structure. They basically reside at a camp where a certain amount of level forest has been cleared, and they have each family has a hut, so there's several families in a tribe, like Wuhi Tumi Wifi, which is the one we're focusing on. There'll be the religious leader, the medicine man, and he'll have his own hut, and that'll also be a place where the elders will reside, adjacent to that. And it's also a place of gathering where certain important matters will be discussed with the medicine man, so there can be religious, administrative, punitive issues. The female elders also have a separate hut as well. Now the families, if we're looking at the Wuhi Tumi Wifi tribe at this stage, there are 4 main families, and there's a division of labour, so each family, a division of labour has evolved, so each family sort of specialises in a separate useful task, and there's a sort of mutual exchange between the families for the sort of resources they create based on the sort of what the particular family specialises in. So let's just get straight to the families, and I'll give you their names in Yulang and what they specialise in. So you've got the Sala Forse Kesu Yisa, which is the pottery making family. I've included the symbol writing, how it's represented in the set of sacred symbols that I described in the last 2 videos, or 1 video in 2 parts, just for your interest or reference. Okay, you got so that's the Sala Forse Kesu Yisa, the pottery making family. Then we have the ornament making family. Sala Forse Foyo for Pese Yisa. Sala Forse Foyo for Pese Yisa. They make ornaments and various kinds of adornment as well, necklaces. In the symbol writing there, that second symbol stands for a deer hoof, because they often fashion them out of the hooves of deers that have been hunted for food. Sala Foye Damu Yisa, that's the wood collecting family. They specialize in resourcing wood. Sala Foye Damu Yisa. And then finally you've got the Sala Foye Pilo Pose Ni Di Yisa. And they are the family that specialise in making oil and glue. Traditional glue, of course, that's made from animals. So there it is, spelled out. You would remember from the previous video that Sala means family. Now, in terms of their economy, there's a sort of mixture of economies. They're sort of, in a way, they're in a bit of a transitional phase. They still hunt. Now the staple animal that's hunted is the deer for meat, and they also collect nutritious vegetable food that's nutritious as well. However, it's got to a stage where there is a rudimentary form of animal and husbandry and horticulture. Families will generally have an animal enclosure in their hut, where they might have 1 or 2 deer, and sometimes they'll breed the deer, and they also have a sort of a plant patch, a section where they'll sort of rear some very basic crops in a very basic way, and that basically means that there's a certain amount of resources that have been amassed in the tribe, which allows them to hunt a little bit less. And I guess it's a basic form of wealth.